Howdy, folks. Just taking a quick stroll through the property. So nice out here. Welcome, folks. Welcome. Should have brought myself a selfie stick. This holding my arm out after God knows how many picking up branches is tiring. How's it going, guys? Welcome, one and all. If you're commenting, I will respond as soon as I see them. Good afternoon, Troy. See, that's how long it takes me to see them. The comments takes about half a minute or a minute or so. Uh, I'm here just chilling, enjoying a walk through the property. So I will. Good evening, Jim. How's it going? Just taking a little stroll through the homestead, and in fact, I'm walking out to the front. This is the. Hang on, let me walk out the front gate here. This is the front gate of the property. So there's the property. All those houses on the side there are uh, far away neighbors. All right, so let's see here. And this is my front yard, rather the up to that fence is the property line. So the street is mine, but it's not mine. You know how it is. Um, Good evening, Migs. How's it going? Good afternoon, rather. uh, this is the this area used to be. It was originally I called it no man's land. No, what was it? Land of the Lost. That's it. From there all the way down this tree, that tree, and that tree. From this tree forward that way, all of that was as the back is. There's still a lot, but I'm not gonna cut that down anytime soon. I'm working on the house next. I'll show you the layout. Here's the other part, the other half of the front yard. The woodpecker tree is right there, and let's see here. what, what did you say? What up, Biden lovers? Lost case, lost cause. Um, so, oh, you mean my next door neighbor, the reporter, the nosy body, the he's got to be he. Well, I'm not going to say anything. All right. So anyway, here's the. Okay, so this is the. There's some bushes here that I'll get rid of, but and one or two dead stumps, but you'll see here. Let me see if I can. You can barely make out those. Hang on. Let's get a little closer. All right, so let me see if I flip the camera. Nope, it's not that easy here. Well, forget it. Just do it this way. All right. Where is that? I can't see it here. Oh, there it is. That flag, by the way. You see those flags. All right. There's a flag next to that one. Then there should be another one around here. So, there it is. Flag down here. Then there's a flag there. And then there's one on just past the tree. One over here. One here and one there. Anyway, this is my wife's office facing the front, and here's what it faces. You know, this is the front of the house, rather and then this whole stretch here is master closet and then in the back, a monstrous bedroom. And all right, so let me walk through the house. I'm walking through the house, walking through the house. Okay, I'm about the master bathroom, walking through. Okay, now I'm at the closet, walking through the house, walking through. Okay, now I'm at the bedroom. So the bedroom, I don't know if you guys can see the four markers there. Those are that's the bay window, that and that's the beautiful view of the lake out there that you see. Um, and I got my trailer here because I bring it every time. Now that I can't keep my stuff in a container, I gotta bring and take home a trailer every month because of that. Okay, I'll say it, douchebag next door who doesn't mind his own business. And I've said this before. Groundbreaking. That depends on. Right now, we're just waiting on the banks to fight over the financing. As soon as the finance, we got everything's go. Everything. I got the plans. I got plans for the uh, monstrous garage. I got the well, not monstrous, it's regular size, but um, so everything's a go. I got the guy for the septic. I'm just waiting on um, well, the financing, because hey, I don't have $500,000 to drop on a piece of land, and I'm not going to sell my house to get it and then live nowhere for a year. My wife won't like that. So that's the only thing we're waiting on. And we'll, if the guy that I've been referred to doesn't move his move his butt, then I'm basically going to then I'm going to start shopping around, and I'll get it like that. I already have one. Already have one set that's going to give me, but it's high interest, so you don't want that. Anyway, this is the master bedroom part. Then the end of the house would be about, let's see here, where am I? Okay, this is okay, from a little lost, but from that flag to this flag is the patio. From this flag to, oh, and then it'll come out here a little bit. I forgot to put a flag here, and it'll go to there, and then from that flag, that this flag over here, this is the property. The edge. You see these lines here. I don't know. I can't see it on my little phone, but if you guys can see a straight row of flags, that is the side of the house. And then if we walk 15 feet this way, there's a walkway in the middle, and then here's one corner of the garage. There, you see the flag, and then we have the other corner. Hang on, it's 40 feet. So the other corner is right there, and you can see off in the distance. Over there is the third corner. Over there is the fourth corner. And after the garage is built, we'll probably do. After the house is built, immediately thereafter, we'll pull the permit for the accessory buildings. The building I need to house the farm equipment and tractor and stuff like that. Which is probably going to be, it would have been the container, but I'm not allowed to have a container. But legally, I'm allowed to have a 10 by 40 shed. Doesn't make any sense. But so, it is what it is. I got rid of the container and I'm putting a 10 by 40 shed. It's the same thing, but so it's just, I don't know. I follow the rules. So anyway, this is the all right, so now I'm going to walk into my backyard, which is another 600 feet to the lake or so. How are you, Hitch? How's everything? Build a pole barn, siding to store the trailer materials. Yeah, I was considering building a pole barn, but you know what? And really, it won't make any difference because uh, I won't see any of it because it'll be on the other side of my shed. It'll be a nice big eyesore for the neighbor. But I'll tell you what. Bottom line, it's my house, so I want something nice. So I'll just have another shed, and a shed's one of these pre-built sheds is pre-engineered and stuff with the concrete. I'd rather have it that way than a pole barn. I don't need to mess with rot or anything like that. I'd rather have a steel building, and because this is for the long term, I'm going to be here. Well, this is my retirement home, and my wife, So anyway, here we are, walking down the to the property. On the other side of those trees is where the house is going to be. Let's see, who do we have here? Uh, no, the RV, Miguel. No, the about 4 months ago, the uh, the the racist neighbor. And I'll tell you that story in a second. I don't know. Well, I don't know if any of you heard, but basically his last words to me were, "Why don't you go back home back to Miami to your kind?" That I was shocked, but it is what it is. And so, uh, I didn't know why he had such a big beef with something that's not on his property, but apparently, that now I know the reason. So the when he reported me to the county because of the container and the RV, basically he just went all out. The RV is not allowed on a vacant property, thus I stay at the state park now or at one of the neighbors' places because see these neighbors over here, and I'm not going to say anymore because I'm not going to get them in trouble, even though they're not doing anything illegal. They let me stay at their place. They let me and two of them. And so, you know, it's it's karma, folks. It's karma. You be nice to people, and people be nice to you. You're not nice to people. You're gonna live a life as an old rotting curmudgeon that just basically um, I don't know. I kind of feel sorry for him. I kind of feel pity for him. I mean, he's 79. He's got really nothing to look forward to. He never has a smile on his face. It is what it is. Um, you feel sorry for people like that. You really do, despite what they do to you. And as far as the RV is concerned, yeah, as soon as the permit is pulled, I could put the RV back on site because at that point I've got a permit to live in it until the building is done. Likewise, the construction trailer is going on site because I'm going to need some place to have my um, some place to house my tractor and stuff like that. So, uh, well, anyway, uh, so over here, let me swing around here. There's the lake. I've done well. Forget this pile. This will be being burned soon. Look at all this. This where I'm standing right now was a bamboo field, and I completely cleared all this off. Let me catch up on the messages here. Rules and logic don't necessarily go hand in hand. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Uh, Make sure I put in enough gigawatts. I've got a 400 amp service coming in, so that's already the county said fine. The Duke Energy said fine. I mean, in fact, it's normal. So yeah, it's not going to be an issue. Everybody, all my friends are recommending. Oh, why don't you get the 600 amp? No, that'd be ridiculous. 400 is overkill for what I'm doing. Also, so. And well, Hitch, I can't build the shed first. I mean, well, the garage I can build it at the same time I build the house, and the garage only takes 2 weeks to go up. So I'm pulling a permit for everything, and the garage will be up instantly. I won't get the CO until I finish the house, but the house will be finished within the year. and the house is a 2 week build, so it will be up, and I need it up because I got to house all the stuff that I'm right now paying for storage for, and and so anyway, um, so here is the let me get around here a little. I love this area. Look at this tree behind me. This monstrous, beautiful, overwhelming oak tree. It's 120 feet in diameter. That makes it approximately 1 acre. Do the math. 120 feet as a radius, pi r squared. It's if my calculations are correct, that's about an acre of space up there that it's taken up. Anyway, this is right here. This is my fence here. Let me go to my fence line here. Okay, so you see the fence line. This is the neighbor's bamboo. And then it about halfway down, it goes right into the lake. So this actually curves down, and so this is what I've been doing. Um, Let me see if I can steadily walk down here. I've been clearing out the bamboo. I mean, this. I'm gonna trade one grass for another. I mean, this bamboo is just insidious. It's ridiculous. It's invasive. It's not native, and it's driving me nuts. So this little patch here is the latest I've cleared. I'm already right over there. Yeah, right over there is the um, that's the beginning of the lake, and I still got another 100 feet that way. I clear all this up, and here, let me walk around to the other side, folks. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the permit's the key. That's not a problem. Yeah, exactly, Jim. You have 100 amp, and it's plenty. Now the problem is, I'm gonna have. I'm likely going to have. Well, it's going to be a shop. I'm going to have electric water heaters. So you put in two electric water heaters. They did the energy calculations, and I need 200 amp for the house, 225 really. So I'm going to get a 400 amp service and use 270 for the house comfortably, and 125 for the garage, which should cover easily most of the tools. I mean, I'm one guy. It's not like I'm going to be operating, other than maybe an arc welder. There's not really much that'll pull that much energy. Now, if I do decide in the future to air condition the garage, well, then that's a different story. Then I will need that full 100 amps. It'll still be plenty. But anyway, so now I'm on the other side of that hole that you saw was just over here. I'm here on the other side. You see, I walked this area, and if I pan over, there's the view of the lake. There's the right over there, that pole. That's the neighbor's fence line. So let me head over here. You could hear him, as he often does, just blowing leaves off his driveway. I never get that, but I don't know. Some people are weird that way. So this is the line. This is the line with the tree, and then it curves in a little bit, and then there it is. So that is the. I actually still have another 15 feet from that pole into the lake. The lake is high, and then 1 inch is this other guy's property. So it goes from 1 inch, and his is all under the lake, and all the way over there, and then it goes in diagonally. So anyway, that's that. Yeah, gas is nice. No wood floor. Sorry. Hang on a second. Yeah, sorry, Dirty Knobs. I didn't get. It takes me a minute to see the the comments. Um, the no, I'm gonna have slab on grade, monolithic slab. That's and in fact, all the framing, all of it's gonna be PT with borate. I mean, I'm not taking a chance here with bugs and everything. My dad is still trying to convince me to go with concrete. But see, the problem with concrete is, see, right now, I could do the entire build myself. In sector, obviously, I'm not gonna pour concrete, but framing, sheathing, stucco, tile, roof, trusses. I mean, it's a 1, 2, and 3-person job. Everything, everything from the slab up. The slab, 35. Well, we're looking at 7,000 square feet because between the connection to the garage, the ramps, and the actual square footage of the house, we're looking at about 7,000 square feet. So the slab will be done by concrete workers. I got a crew, not a problem. And then after the house is finished, I'll take my time and do the pavers. Pavers again. All these things are very easy, and they're doable by 1, 2, or 3 people. And I've done them all before for years. I mean, come on. My father's a contractor going on 57 years now, still active. I was over 20 years with him. Can't tell me I don't know what I'm doing. That's for sure. Been reading up on all the latest electrical codes. Yes, I know how to do the electrical, the plumbing, all that's a piece of cake. There's a few wonderful codes coming in 2020. I'm very happy about them because, frankly, there's some, disconnects, arc faults, grounding. There's certain guidelines that have been beefed up. And frankly, argue what you will. It's my house. I'm going above code on everything because code, people don't realize this. Code is the bare minimum. The bare minimum. Hey, I'm not going to settle for bare minimum, you know? So anyway, the only thing I'm not completely comfortable with is a wood frame house. But on the other hand, because it is a wood frame house, we're talking extremely well insulated. So much so that I only need, get this, 4 tons for the whole house. That's the energy calculations. They call for 4 tons. We put a 2.5 and a 1.5, which is ridiculous because my house now is 200 square feet less and it's 5 tons and it can barely keep up. But the house is concrete block. It's built 1970, nowhere near the air seal, the efficiency, nothing. And yeah, Hitch, what was it? I just saw your question. Yes, single story. It's going to be, so there's the view from, here's the view from my shop. Right now, I'm just about my back. Let me get to my back. Here is the back thing of the shop. So the back, and then so as you can see, I've got the back view of the shop, and it's fantastic. I mean, the view of this thing is just, look at that. Look at that. I mean, now, all of this right over here, that's going to go away soon. I'm going to clear out the rest of the bamboo. So it's freaking fantastic, and then it's absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to have a wonderful, wonderful thing. So, so my neighbor doesn't even want to look at me over there. I wave every now and then. Yeah, I think he's half blind anyways. I don't even think he sees me waving and stuff. He's there blowing his driveway for the 2 or 3 leaves that he's got, which is hey, the more active he is and the more, maybe he'll live longer. That, and I don't know if I'd wish that on anybody living that type of life longer, but he doesn't have long for this life. He's 79, so it won't be long. It won't be long, and it is what it is. The rest of the neighbors are just absolutely fantastic. Doug is a trip and a half. Doug and Sue and Bob and Penny and Jerry and Tammy. All fantastic neighbors. These I haven't met yet. They rent, I believe, and you know. But let's see here. What do we got? Yeah, Dad knows better. CBS makes, but the difference between it is we're talking for square foot of area. Now remember, wood frame house I can do myself. Piece of cake, no problem. The two problems with the CBS. I'm not doing CBS by myself. Definitely not. So we're looking at um, probably another 20,000 in labor minimum, and we got to do tie beams. So the increased cost of the block, the increased cost of the concrete in the block, the fill cells required for the building code, and then the tie beam and the no. You kidding? We're looking at 550 per square foot versus 150 per square foot, and we're looking at let's see, it's 902 linear feet total times. So we're looking at about 9,000 times four. It'll bring the cost up $40,000 to $50,000. So Slater, and it'll be less energy efficient. So on top of all of that, this isn't Miami anymore. This is not Miami. Miami, 180-mile-an-hour winds is the code. Here, 140, 135. So I'm building it up to 180 mile with wood, and also there's a lot of. I mean, I love my dad, and he's extremely knowledgeable, but that's all he's built his whole life because of Miami, because he's lived in Miami. Rarely, and the stick buildings that he has built have withstood hurricanes, whereas others that were built were just, like in Naranja and stuff, were just because he knows how to build them. If you do it right with all the straps per code, there is nothing that's going to tear that thing apart. Well, don't say no, never say never, tornadoes, but that no matter what you get. So anyway, let's see, what do we got here? 3.5 ton and 4 ton upstairs. That's a beefy. That's a lot of heat loss. That's a lot of heat loss, Hitch. Yeah, Chicago still has to use copper for water and cast iron for soil. That's rough. That's rough. Oh, there's my buddy. Hang on a second. Let me go say hello to. Hey, Noah. My neighbor's dog. She's going. Hey, you didn't come see me, so let's go say hello to. What's up? Hey, Noah. Hey, Noah. Yeah, I see you. I see you. I see you, boy. Hannah's the girl, so. Hang on a second. Let's go say hello to. Look at this doggy. Look at this dog. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're good. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, that's all she wanted. He wanted. No, now he's gonna go get. Oh yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. He's gonna go get the football for me to play fetch with. The football or the frisbee. That dog is adorable. Copper. I am so glad that I don't have to. That we don't have to use copper here, because I mean, it'll be PEX tubing all the way around. The amount of money I'll save. I mean, the entire plumbing materials for the entire plumbing is. We're probably looking at 4,200. Man, I did all the calculations. I got them all in my head. That's not including the fixtures or the toilets or stuff like that, obviously, but all the rough plumbing, all the drainage, all the pipes, everything up and including. Well, actually, that may include the. I think that does include the fixtures. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it says 4,200. And then we're looking at 3,900 for all the electrical, and that's including future electrical for see where you see this dead stump back here. I don't know if you see it. Yeah, that little whoop, that little dead. Eventually, that's where the pool is going. That thing's been there as long as I can remember. And then so the patio, well, because the patio is right from. Let's see if I can spot this stupid. Ah, there it is. From that flag to where's the other flag? It's over there somewhere. Again, I can't see it too well, but the flag that's over there and the flag that's over there, this is the patio, and then it goes out a number of feet and then it comes over. So most likely there's a branch there. It doesn't look good. That's about the only thing I'm going to have to remove as far as branches are concerned. I don't have to get rid of any trees. I don't have to, everything's clear. I made sure to pick this spot on purpose. you know, I didn't want to clear. There's another area that I could do right by the lake, but that puts me 20 or 30 feet low, or puts me real close to the lake. God forbid there's any flood or anything like that. And here's the worst part. Instead of 175 feet of driveway, which is what I have now, it would be close to 600 feet of driveway, 650. So no thanks. Let's see here. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Yeah, 40 to 50K on a 30-year loan is not much, but I'm already looking at. I'm not going to kill myself, Megs. It's not much, but 40 to 50K less on a loan. Guess what? It's paid off. I don't have to finance it at all. I mean, I have to finance it, but when I sell the house, it's paid off. That's one thing. The goal here is basically to own a house that's worth about the same, if not more, than the house in Miami, and it'll be worth about $500,000 here. The house in Miami is worth about 550. So the goal is to own approximately the same, more acreage, get the house we want, and guess what? Everything debt free. I mean, because right now the only debt I have is the house, and a car, and the car. The house and and I think we still got a couple years on my wife's car. But anyway, it all goes away. I mean, and the mower, but the mower's like a credit card. It's a minimal thing. That's it. I've got no credit cards. I've got no outstanding loans, no debts, no nothing. You know, and the bottom line is, I like it that way. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to have to sell any of the assets. I don't want to have to, I want to be able to. I don't want to say minimalist living, but when we move out here, the goal is to not have to, basically to reduce and live a much more relaxing lifestyle. I mean, there's so many multiple. It works on multiple levels. Close to the girls because they're in college, away from Miami, which 55 years there. I'm I'm good moving away. I can't stand the city anymore. I've hated it for the past 2 or 3 years. Actually, I've hated it for about 10 years, but I haven't admitted it to myself until about 2 3 years ago, and then then I hate it with a vengeance. Because it's just, well, I love and I hate the city. It's one of those things. It's so much culture, so much wonderful culture, but then so many stupid people, as well as, it's like you got the culture and you got the. I don't have a requirement for the club scene or the cultural scene, and if I do, I could take a drive somewhere, take a vacation somewhere, and go visit the culture. So it's not like I've been living my life for the past, I don't know, 5 10 years, mostly, I don't want to say secluded, not by any means. You have friends, you go out, but not like when we were kids, not like when we were teenagers, where we'd go out every single day. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty much talking to my crowd. Anybody 50 years and up, tell me, have you actually, aside from COVID, do you leave the house other than work on a regular basis? No, you're comfortable living at home. Your whole life revolves around your house. The older you get, the more sedentary you get. And I got to tell you, not, and I'm looking for, this is a wonderful place because I get to be active. I just spent for the last month, I spent 2 days. Last month I picked up the branches. I spent 2 solid days picking up branches today, which I'll burn on my next trip. I mean, if that's not active, it's not, you know, 24 hours a day active, but I'm 55. I don't need to be that active either. So there's one. There's the culture, the relaxing lifestyle, the people. The people out here are just, eh, except for one neighbor who, it must be a throwback from Virginia. I don't know if any of you guys are from Virginia, but actually, I got the other neighbors from Virginia too. So, and he's a nice guy. So, they kind of balance. Um, so, you know, nice people. My cousins live out here, so I got family out here. I've got, like I said, I got the kids. Uh, I mean, I've had offers already, triple of what I paid for the property. Triple. I basically tell them to go to HE double hockey sticks. I mean, because I wouldn't sell this place for $1 million. People are going, "What? You wouldn't sell it?" No, I would not sell it for $1 million. Honestly, my wife is in full agreement with me. We fell in love with the place. We're not moving anywhere else. We are moving here. We'll move heaven and earth to move here. You know, if there is a stumbling block, there will be lawyers, there will be media, there will be shouting involved. We're Cubans and we can be very, very loud when we want something. And there's nothing holding us back. I looked at all the stuff ahead of time, checked the zoning laws, checked so everything's good to go. And nothing short of, injury or death, God forbid, is going to stop us now. And I don't know. That's the plan. You know how it is with plans, folks. Let's see here. Sticks on Stone since '99. Good Hitch. Upstate. I mean, that's yeah. Now, Hitch, you don't live in Oxford, do you? Because I mean, Oxford is a hop, skip, and a jump away here. And from here. Hey, Dave, how's it going? Good to see you. Let's see here. The culture change, not the same anymore. Yeah, that's everybody's moving away from Miami. Everyone. Central Florida is basically going to be the Miami for the people that have had it already, that have been there since the '60s, and it's we're the last ones with the flag, I suppose, because it's gotten that way. The culture is ridiculous. Hey, Bob, how's it going? Good to see you. Oh, that's right. You live in Estero. Yeah, yeah. Where did I put my? Oh, I put it up. Okay, I remember. No, trying to remember where I put my mower, but I already locked it away. I'm just walking around aimlessly. I really enjoy walking this place. It's just ridiculous. Ah, the sound of the chickens and roosters is soothing. I got neighbors here with roosters. I got neighbors across the street. I mean, they're all over. They're all over. And let's see here. Hey, Rob, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm just taking a little stroll, getting ready to. We're waiting on, like I said, folks, to catch up. We're waiting on. I'm going to be probably in the next 2-3 months. I'm going to see if I've been trying to catch up on the editing process because I've got lots of videos out there that I'm editing. So pretty soon I'll be back up and editing Make Room for Hobby videos. I'm about a year behind in time wise. You guys haven't seen what's happened in the last year. I mean, most of you have been following me, and you know of the 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 bad neighbor and the racist neighbor, and you know about the container having to go away. You know, but short of that, nothing's changed. Timelines on track. I was supposed to break ground in. I planned on breaking ground in November, but I gave myself a few months just in case anything would happen. And sure enough, it's just because of COVID, you got banks taking their time, and interest rates fluctuate, and the price of lumber's gone up. All that prepared for it, ready to go. I've been in the construction game way too long to be surprised by anything, whether it's, oh my God, concrete's just doubled in price, or whatever. Never an issue. Yeah, let me show you guys up close. The neighbors see me. No, the neighbors know that they either think I'm on a phone call, or they think I'm recording something. So here we have, right behind me. Look at that. Look at that. Is that the coolest tree you've ever seen? Well, the coolest remnants of a tree, because that tree has been dead quite a while. But look at, I mean, I call it Woodpeckerville. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It's a great little. I mean, I wish I had enough money to encase the whole thing in epoxy and just leave it there as a. But well, hey, you never know. If it falls, maybe I might do that. I might just coat the whole thing and make a stand and put it back up. But yep, Woodpeckerville. It's a beautiful thing. But yeah, oh man, the place is great. And I made myself a little. Here, let me show you the. Walk over to the. I'm gonna put a little door on it, and a little sign that says general store. But basically, this is a tiny little pump house. Beautiful thing is, the well is permitted. The pump house does not need to be permitted because it's less than 5x5 or 6x6 or whatever the permit requires. 4x4. So look at that. Look at that. That's a beautiful little thing. That is a. Will the woodpeckers get at your house? Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. First of all, woodpeckers don't go for pressure treated wood. Second of all, it's covered with stucco, so they're not going to like the stucco too much. And that's it. There is no exterior wood, and there's no way for them to get into the attic. Well, once I dry in the house, but I don't expect woodpeckers to be. I mean, the only wood that's not PT is the trusses. And I'm going to make sure to spray those with borate, so they're not going to be. And it's too hot up there anyway. In the attic, even with the radiant heating and the insulation, and all that. Well, especially with the insulation. Been working my butt off today. Got 15,000 steps in. Not too bad, not too shabby. And that's not real steps. That's just me picking up lumber, which takes longer to get steps when you're picking up lumber, oddly enough. We're picking up uh, uh, dead branches and stuff. I'm doing what I hate the most in life, which is bending down. And I've did quite a lot of that today. Yeah, I just listen. This is, you could hear, it's so quiet. And eventually I'll have this area here with where I've got about 400 feet away where I got neighbors' houses. Eventually that'll all be shrouded in trees. And I hear I hear an owl. I hear I hear Tammy from probably, I'd say she's about 900 to 1,000 feet away from me because she's diagonally across on the other end of the property. Obviously on the other side, she's a neighbor. She's taking care of the chickens. I hear birds. I hear squirrels jumping in the trees, and dead silence, other than the occasional car. There's the owls again. So yeah, this is basically. I mean, look at this, folks. This behind me. Uh, forget this. By the way, this is just what I used to block the original container. So eventually, those will go away when I start making a mess of the property. I'll just have a nice clear view for everyone to see because I like construction. Well, anyway, look at that. Look at that. That is just. I mean, here's where the shop is going, and that is my backyard. It's a park. It's a state park. It's better than a state park. You don't have you're not butt up against a bunch of campers in a state park. No sirens. Rarely. Yeah. So well, it's funny. I don't hear sirens in Miami either. I hear a constant level of road noise because even where I'm at, which is a oh my god, it's so nice out here this time of day. There is a woodpecker and the rooster. Birds is all you hear. And my favorite, which is it's not the time of the year yet, but my favorite is when the sand cranes come. I love the sound of sand cranes. They're just so cool. I find them so cool. Maybe because they're taller than me, but yeah, this is. Hang on, let me uh, put my Diet Coke back in the car so I don't have to be carrying it around. Yeah, so this is truly the life. And I haven't even started. Oh, I can't wait till the construction starts. I am dying for the construction to start. Once you know, there's two steps now that are missing. Number one, and that's the hardest one. It's not really the hardest one. It's a time consuming one, and time right now is I'm a year and 6 months away from when we plan to move in. So now would be the perfect time to get the loan, which means we put in for the permit, and in about 1 or 2 months we get the permit, which starts the clock a year. The house is built within. Then there'll be that puts me at 4 months, and that way I could take my time moving my stuff in and stuff because I got a lot of stuff. You know how it is, and then and by the time my wife is ready to move, basically it'll just be 1 or 2 final moves. It'll be the bedroom and that's it. So that'll be good. Everything will be fully functional around here, and then the pool will will come in the last 3 or 4 months. It won't take that long. It'll take a month or two, but I'll take my time. I've got plenty of time to build a pool. The pool, the deck, the driveway. The driveway I don't even need a permit for. I need zoning, but I don't need a building permit because it's pavers. It's just laying stone on grass. They don't require permits for that. And my wood pile. There's my fancy wancy wood pile there. And then let's see. So this is what I'm going to be working on between this month and next month. I'm basically I'm just killing time. I'm maintaining the property and killing time until the financing comes through. So there's a bunch of wood that you know, down trees and trees that were stuck in the you know, I don't know if you guys remember, but let's see, from my first videos, these two, what? Sorry, this and this, those two bushes, all the way to pretty much that stump, and way back there, that was the 3/4 of an acre area that I called Stump Island. And I called it Stump Island because it was full of, well, look at all of this. This is what I cleared. I mean, I burned most of it, the brush. It's incredible. It's like all those flags that were the house. There were nothing but stumps there, before. So I'm looking forward to the because once I pull the permit, um, I'm going to fireplace. I don't think so. This is Florida. I mean, it's been fantastic here today. Um, it hit 32 degrees yesterday, and this morning it was 44. So I mean, the lows are, this is about, I want to say it's practically the coldest it gets. Maybe it'll drop under 32, maybe it'll go into the late 20s once or twice a year. But short of that, it's not happening. Um, Today I've been in long sleeve just because of the bugs and because of the branches, they scratch you up and stuff. But short of that, it's been the most fantastic and comfortable day. I mean, it's been a solid 65 degrees all day, all day. It's in fact, let's see what the temperature. Let's see what it says the temperature is here. Um, Weather. No available weather data. Great. Well, anyway, trust me, it's about 65, maybe 60. But yeah, the day has been fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And pretty much we got 3 or 4 months of this weather. Um, Cold at night. I'm probably going to have. Hey, Marcello, how are you? Quick stop working on a new relief project. Oh, excellent. I hope to see it after when you're done with it. Um, I think I'm going to put radiant floor in because it's only going to cost me an extra. Again, I'm doing it all myself, so at the very least, I'll certainly put the piping in. It's going to cost me an extra, maybe $300, $400, uh, at most 600 in tubing, in PEX tubing, and I'll tie it all in myself. It'll be ready to go. So when I put the tile on, um, all I got to do is set up a little. Doesn't even have to be a boiler. It could be an Insta Hot because we're talking Florida here. 100 and 110, 120 degree, maybe 140, but 120 is plenty. And once once it heats up during the winter time, you get it to a nice comfortable temperature, and then I save a lot of money in electric. But we'll see. So yeah, well, folks, I think I'm gonna start heading out. I'm gonna call it a day. I think I'll get some Arby's or something because I'm in an Arby's mood. Arby's has that loaded curly fries. Oh, fantastic! Try it. It's got curly fries with melted cheese, sour cream, and bacon, and it's just excellent. I'm not a fan of the Arby's sauce, but everything else is just delicious over there. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. I'll be here for a while, and then and I'll see you all next time my next live, which who knows when that'll be, but it'll be soon because I got a few more orders to take care of when I get home. Have a wonderful day, folks. Thanks all for dropping in to the homestead. Yay! And have a great day. Can't wait till this is a regular thing.